Hi, welcome back to LinguaMemes. Today we're going to do some Spanish, a Spanish quiz.
Spanish. Uh-oh. The challenge language. Hiya, Danny.
Yeah,
How's it going?
it's going all right. Yeah, Spanish, that's our weakest one, really. Personally, I don't barely
I'd
speak
argue
any
that.
Spanish.
Of the trinity of languages we covered thus far in these videos, I think we've had the toughest time with Spanish, but we've also picked up quite a lot of its subtleties and intricacies along the way with surprising speed.
Yeah. All right. Should we get straight into this quiz
Yeah.
thing?
Let's
So,
test ourselves.
so we've got a question at the top, and interestingly, it has the upside down question mark character
I
at
love
the
it.
beginning.
That's
So
one of the most famous things about Spanish, surely. I love it.
So my Spanish is so basic. I assume that means that's the start of the question, and the normal question mark means that's the end of the question.
Do you know what, Danny? You always do this. You always get so excited about playing the game, you forget to tell people how they can play it as well.
People
People
can
need...
play this game at home or wherever you are,
He's into it, wherever you
and
are.
it's totally and utterly free, provided by LinguaMemes.com. And to play this particular quiz, this Spanish quiz, you go to LinguaMemes.com and you type in a game code.
Yes, the code for this game is UEBW, all lowercase, and then just stick your email in the other box, and you'll be sent a link to this Spanish quiz.
UEBW. Right, okay. So, anyone who's not
Question
familiar with LinguaMemes might not know that we have this translation facility called Peak. So I'm going to click Peak on this because I haven't got a clue what it's saying at the top.
Oh, I could have worked that out.
Yeah, well, I can have a guess. But
Ah.
I'd like to know properly, really.
Okay. All right.
Who is the current king of Spain? That is the question.
Now, obviously, normally it would show a translation for the potential answers in green, but since this is all guys' names, there's not really any need for translation.
Right, so our options are... Do you want to have a go at pronouncing these?
The names,
Yeah.
well, I don't think I have any problem pronouncing them in my own accent, but Carlos, well, I don't know how the numbers would go. Carlos the First, Carlos the Second, Juan Carlos the First, and Felipe, not Felipe, right? Felipe the Sixth, I think.
Oh, yeah, we're a bit ignorant on that. So I'm going to try
Well, the real.
I'm going to try clicking the audio on that
Yeah, go on.
and
Let's hear it.
seeing what
Felipe
Google.
VI.
Oh, I think there's a on the end.
Felipe VI.
Felipe Sexto. So
Yeah, Felipe.
it read the Roman numerals even. So that was quite clever of Tia Google.
Tia Google, yeah. Felipe Sexto. Now, we're concentrating on this Felipe the Sixth. Does that mean he's your answer? Because I'll tell you what, I keep my eye on things in Europe, and he'd be my answer.
Right, you want to go for that one?
Oh yeah, that's who I'm going for.
You're correct.
I think
You
anyone
are
who knows
correct.
Spanish history or politics would be looking at those and thinking, well, if you click any of those Carloses, you're having a laugh.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
You were correct. So we've got another question here.
Parte de España se habla el idioma euskera. Now, I
Habla
think we can work out.
is some kind of speaking, isn't it?
It is. Habla is speak, and we got idioma in a previous Spanish game. We learned that means language or dialect. That's where we get the English idiom from. So it's all quite clear, isn't it, in which part of Spain is this dialect spoken? The problem is, what dialect is that? Euskera. I mean, I can only think of one sort of dialect in Spanish, but
Should we have the whole sentence read out to us?
Let's get Tia Google to read us the whole thing. She'll tell us. She'll tell us what it means.
¿En qué parte de España se habla el idioma euskera?
Euskera.
Euskera.
Euskera. Euskera.
¿En qué parte de España se habla el idioma euskera?
Okay. Any ideas on this answer?
I only know of one dialect spoken in Spain, and I don't know the answer, but I think it might be Basque, because that's the only sort of, non-Spanish dialect that I can think of. Where is Basque spoken?
Are you saying that Euskera means Basque?
I think it must. I'm ashamed to say it's a guess, but as far as I know, Basque is the most famous Spanish dialect. Well, if indeed it's a Spanish dialect, because as far as I know, it's also spoken in France.
Okay, so which part of Spain do you think this is spoken? La Rioja? We know Rioja from the red wine, don't we?
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, I do anyway.
Not that we encourage drinking.
You don't imbibe much of the wine and stuff like that, do you?
I don't drink more than I have to.
You're a mineral water and dry oats sort of person, aren't you?
I think you're definitely overselling me.
Tap water and drink.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Tap water.
Soft Gloucestershire water.
And
Catalonia.
You only eat raw food, don't you?
I grow my own fish in the back garden. El País Vasco?
Yeah.
Still learning. Now look, do you have any idea? Because I've never been to mainland Spain. Have you actually been to mainland Spain?
I have never been to mainland Spain. You're right.
No. I've been to the islands, being a an Englishman. Of course, I've gone to pollute its many beautiful islands in my youth. But wait a minute. All right, now this might be crazy.
Yeah, I just suddenly remembered you're one of those people who doesn't have a TV and stuff, aren't you? Like, you're a proper yogurt weaver.
Oh my goodness! Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I weave my own yogurt. I'm in fact looking at 2 televisions right now. I don't use them to watch TV though. We've already had a discussion this morning about the BBC. I don't need that. Now look, you look at this one. You look at El País Vasco there. Now, if I'm right that it's Basque. Vasco.
I'll click on Peak and see what it says.
All right.
Ah, you were right. It says Euskera equals Basque.
Basque. Right. And El País Vasco is the Basque country.
Yeah.
Yes. Got it.
You did well there.
Because we know V and B are essentially the same in so many languages. Oh man. Whew. Doing pretty well here.
And Catalonia.
Yeah, I would have been a bit thrown if I hadn't noticed that. I was, it could be Catalonia. Oh, okay. So at least I know roughly.
So you're going to go for the Basque, yeah?
Gotta be. Vasco.
Brilliant. You're correct.
Nice.
Oh, I've got a long question next. I'm going to click on the audio for that.
¿Cómo se llama la empresa más grande de telecomunicaciones de España? ¿Cómo se llama la empresa más grande de telecomunicaciones de España?
All right. Any ideas on
Telecomunicaciones.
Any ideas on this question?
And you say German has long words. Okay, so ¿Cómo se llama la empresa más grande? That looks like it must mean which is the biggest. Or am I being very simple? But it looks like it should mean which is the biggest. telecomunicaciones. It must be. Looking at the answers, it must be which is the biggest telecommunications company in Spain. Yeah, has to be, doesn't it?
I reckon so. I'm going to cheat. I'm cheating and looking at the peak. Yeah. Telecommunications company.
I love, by the way, is this legit? I mean, I know you only get the best linguists to create content for LinguaMemes, but naranja? Seriously? Is that for real?
There might be a little bit of a play on...
Okay. Are they seriously? Is orange seriously called naranja in Spain? I just don't know.
I'm going to give our linguist the benefit of the doubt that he it's either a subtle little joke or it's real.
But which? All right, so I've got to be honest here. Full disclosure, I haven't got a blues clue which would be the biggest. Because I mean, it could be one we've never heard of. I've never heard of Telefonica or Movistar. Movistar? Never heard of them.
I reckon it's Telefonica. But
what are you basing that on? You just got a hunch.
I'm going to click it. Yeah, I'm right. Right.
All right. Well, I'm good because I clicked O2 and I got the red cross of failure. But don't worry, folks. If you get it wrong, just keep on going. Keep on clicking.
It took the air right out of your lungs, didn't it?
It did.
Okay, we've got another question.
We do, as well we might.
Scribbo.
Literal. Oh, who scribbled?
Scribio. Who scribbled? Homage to Catalonia.
Now, are you familiar with this?
I should be, but not really. No.
We're going to rely on my literary leanings.
Yeah, I could have a guess, but
you're not gonna. I'm just curious as to what your guess might be, because it's someone who's famous for his fiction, which I was going to say eliminates Winston Churchill, but actually now that I think about it,
okay, I'm going to have a look at the peak. No, I shouldn't look at the peak. That'll give me the answer. I'm going to do the ready outy thing.
Oh yeah, okay, go for it.
Google,
¿Quién escribió O más tu Catalonia durante la Guerra Civil Española?
Guerra was difficult to pronounce. I'll click it once more.
¿Quién escribió O más tu Catalonia durante la Guerra Civil Española?
She really knows how to roll her R's, doesn't she?
So, do you just want me to give you the answer to this one? Everyone else will have Googled it already.
Well, I reckon it's Bernard Shaw.
Okay, well, you're not quite right. You've got the first name right. See, George Bernard Shaw and G.K. Chesterton were too busy fighting each other. While they were doing that, George Orwell was in the Spanish Civil War, and he was writing Homage to Catalonia.
Yeah, it was 50-50 for me between those two.
It was 1984 for me, really, to be honest.
Down and Out in Paris and London. I like that one. Yep.
Yeah.
All's well with Orwell.
You should be on the radio.
Yeah, thank goodness me the Dead Ringers on the radio has finished its series, and the news quiz is coming back. It's kind of like one of those things. It's like you think, how many more weeks is it of this Dead Ringers? I can't take any more.
Oh, Dead Ringers has its fans.
I'd
have to agree that News Quiz is a superior program. Controversial, perhaps. Do leave a comment in the comments section. What is the superior British comedy radio show?
Yeah,
That's why
although
we're here.
Sandy Toksvig is no longer hosting News Quiz, so it'll be someone else doing it now.
Well, as long as it isn't Stephen Fry, it's all good with me. Now, speaking of terrifying iron-fisted dictators...
Yeah. Is that me you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about our next question.
Okay. All right. Should we have a look at... I'll tell you what, I'll have a look at the peak. You don't look at it, because I want to know.
Okay.
What was the name of the dictator who ruled Spain until 1975?
I think I can work this out solely by, what did he call it? Process of elimination.
Yeah, it's not Castro, is it?
No. Yeah, I'm a bit taken aback he's even in there, but I suppose, yeah. So you've got Castro, very famous. No, Aparicio Mendez was Uruguay.
Pinochet was Chilean, wasn't he? Is that right?
Yep. So I don't actually know anything about Francisco Franco, I'm ashamed to say, but folks, purely by my detective process of elimination. As Sherlock Holmes would say, when you get rid of all the stuff, the thing that's left is the thing. That's what he said, right? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure that is word for word how Conan Doyle had written that.
Yeah. Francisco Franco.
The thing what's left is the thing.
Yes. That's it. Well, that's Benedict Cumberbatch. He says it all the time. You can't shut him up, even when he's voicing a dragon in The Hobbit, parts 1, 2, and 3.
So,
yeah.
Reminds me when Dr. Watson was watching Holmes paint his...
Oh, don't lemon entry. All right, come on.
Oh, spoiled it. Sorry, it was an old joke, wasn't it?
That was. See, normally I don't preempt your jokes. I just wanted to show you that I can do it. So,
thank you for ruining my joke.
Yeah, that's all right. I think everybody knows lemon entry, my dear. What don't they? I don't know.
Well, they do now.
Okay. So we've learned a little bit here. I'm going to have to go up and look up Francisco Franco after, because just seeing that word dictator thrown around just makes me think, how did I not know this guy?
Actually, you have a weird relationship with jokes. You kind of don't like them.
No, I'm not. Yeah. I love. I mean, I've made you laugh on more than one occasion. I'm regarded by many of my friends and family as a funny person, but I don't really like comedy. I'm very picky when it comes to comedy. I think I'm just a snob. I don't really like jokes, it's true, I don't. I have respect for people who can tell a good joke, though. I'm absolutely fascinated by comedians like Tim Vine, who just go on stage and tell an endless stream of gags. I can't get my head around that. I think that's incredible that they can even do that. Yeah, I'm not a comedy lover. I'm not. I've got friends who are stand-up comics. But that's your friend.
So you're a bit like the hairdresser who can't stand the feel of hair.
Exactly. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, just can't stand it. It's just like, it just feels. It's the sound of the snipping and everything.
Don't put a pair of scissors in my hand. I just hold my breath until the day's over.
You're the comedian who can't stand jokes.
I'm the flipping clown going to the psychiatrist, aren't I? What's his name? You know the
Krusty?
one.
Krusty the Clown?
No! But doctor, I am... Pagliacci. There you go. Look that up. But doctor, I'm Pagliacci. Pagliacci. You never heard the Doctor, I'm Pagliacci?
No.
Shtick.
No.
You need to read more comic books. So.
Right.
Moving on.
In which city is the festival of Las Fallas celebrated.
I think it'd be Las Fallas, wouldn't it? Hang on, what is Las Fallas? What does that mean?
No.
The falling,
No, don't know. So, do you want to have a guess which city?
No, because I'm more curious about what it means, but I think.
Well, you can look it up because it's my screen that's recording, so you can look it up if you want.
Well, let's have a sneaky peek. Oh no, it doesn't tell me on the peek. It doesn't tell me what it means.
No.
Let's see. It's not going to be Barcelona.
No.
No, I don't think so. I think I would have heard of it if it was in Barcelona. I'll take a wild stab in the dark. What's Valencia famous for? Oranges? Doesn't Valencia have nice oranges?
Seville, isn't it? Oranges.
Maybe it's. Oh, is it? Okay. I was going to say maybe it's when the oranges fall from the trees.
Well, the correct answer was Valencia.
Oh, so it was. Okay. Well, no, folks, I'm not going to accept that because it was just a complete guess.
Do you want to look it up on Wiki whatnot?
All right. Okay. So, Las Fallas. It's in commemoration of Saint Joseph. It seems that it does in fact mean. Right. So it's Fallas can be translated as failures, it seems, but I'm assured by another source that it's derived from the Latin fax, meaning torch.
So what is the festival then?
Well, it just seems like a sort of, as far as I can tell. Oh, right, okay, so it is based around the construction of a huge torch, a bonfire, to commemorate Saint Joseph.
Okay.
You know, flipping Mary's husband. You heard of him? Jesus' stepdad.
So it's just another shindig in Spain, basically.
Yeah, just another shindig. I'm looking at images of it, and I can see people selling all kinds of crazy things. There's a small sculpture of Barack Obama and Vladimir Putin dressed as ballerinas, getting a bit frisky. So it's obviously a lot of fun for the Valencian community. Isn't it? I'm sure people feel like this when they look at English, chasing cheese down a hill and hitting each other with sticks.
Yeah, I nearly got hit by that cheese when I went.
Did you really?
It missed me by must have been about a meter or so, and it comes down at a tremendous rate.
So what was it exactly? Was it a cheddar, or sort of an Edam, or?
It's a fairly huge truckle or whatever you call it of cheddar.
Yeah. I think it would be still qualify as a truck. Well, I suppose a wheel is the.
A wheel, yeah, that's the one. But it's a pretty hefty piece of chunk of cheese. I mean,
that's why they stand at the top. Did you have any pineapple to go with it?
Cheese and pineapple, does that really mix? I'm not sure about that.
What? Have you never been to an English wedding or wake or party or
I
are people?
I thought cheese and pineapple kind of went away with Duran.
Yeah, I think so. But I thought for a second you just weren't even aware. I mean, surely you've seen a grapefruit cut in half, wrapped in tin foil, and then cheese and pineapple chunks impaled in it with cocktail sticks.
I think it's called a hedgehog, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
Of course I've seen it. I think I just go out my way to avoid these.
Yeah. This is the best thing about LinguaMemes. We learn little bits of other languages, and we also learn a little bit about our own native culture and its ridiculous eating habits.
Cheese and pineapple. I just don't know if the
You're not
two
convinced?
things go together. I just don't,
Do you know
But
what
I
does
do,
go together?
Yeah, I do actually.
You and me and LinguaMemes.
No, I was going to say garlic bananas.
What?
Yeah? Seriously?
No. What?
Seriously?
What?
Garlic bananas.
What? What? What are you talking about?
Barbecue. Yeah? On the barbecue.
Yeah. Barbecue.
You put little bits of garlic in a banana. Put it on the barbecue. Maybe in silver foil. Bake it on the barbecue. Yeah. I promise you. It is the cat's pajamas.
Try it yourselves, folks. Let us know. Comment. Email admin@linguamemes.com. Does garlic and banana go together?
It does.
We're making all kinds of discoveries on LinguaMemes.
Yeah.
Do you know who else made a discovery in 1492?
1492. I reckon I do know.
Yeah?
Diego Colon.
Oh, come on. It's Cologne. Cologne.
Well, actually, I think it was his half brother who was Diego Semicolon.
Oh my goodness. Alright, I'll let you get away with that one. I'll only let you get away with that one because I actually like semicolons. One of my favourite Portuguese punctuations. That gave it away, didn't it? Portuguese. What a great Freudian slip that was.
I don't even know who Diego Colon is.
He's Cristobal Colon's son.
Is he?
Yeah.
Do you know that for a
Yeah.
fact?
Yeah.
Hernando Colon. Who's
Couldn't tell you.
Colon? Ah, you've been rumbled.
Couldn't tell you.
You've
I'm
been
rumbled. I just don't know who he is.
Alright, I'm going to click the audio on the Cristobal one because
Yeah.
I'd like to know how.
Is that your guess? Your great guess at Christopher Columbus?
Cristóbal Colón.
Cristobal Colon.
See, I thought it was Colon. In 1492, Colon sailed the ocean blue.
Did he invent the irrigation?
No, I don't think he did.
Because I've heard this.
He
I've
invented
heard
the
of-
Indians. I know what you're getting at.
All right, I won't say that.
This is a family show. Christopher Columbus did not invent. Well, I take issue with him discovering America. He got there. Let's put it that way.
The Vikings got there first. Everyone knows that.
Mate, the Native Americans discovered it first. How would you discover something where people are already living? Imagine if I just came round your house. Oh, look, I've discovered Danny's house. It's mine now. Discovered America. I thought it was India.
I shall punish our linguist by forcing him to watch Pocahontas
That's it. Yeah.
many times.
Absolutely. That's no punishment. That's a great one. That's a Disney modern classic, even though it's not modern anymore. But you know what I mean. It's not Snow White. It's 90s, proper 90s stuff.
I've gone on to the next question now.
Have you? You've left me behind. That's cool.
Comunidad. Now, we had the city ended in the word dad, didn't we? Was that the same word? There was a different word, wasn't it?
Comunidad, yeah, it's got to be community, hasn't it? It seems idad is the Spanish equivalent of iti, because I know electricidad is electricity. Comunidad, I think, will be community. That's interesting.
Okay.
So, autonomous community. Which is the biggest autonomous community in Spain? How many autonomous communities does it have? You got any ideas about this one? This is great, isn't it? That we know next to nothing about Spain.
From a process of deduction and cheating, I reckon it is Castilla y León.
Oh, okay. León would be my guess. Okay.
I'll click on the audio for that just to see how.
Yeah.
Castilla y León.
Castilla. And the Y on its own is normally translation for that is
and,
isn't it? Yeah.
I think that's what it means, isn't it? Castile and Leon. That's how we'd say it in our mongrel tongue.
There we go. So there's 15 questions in total of this quiz. I think we've done enough of this one now. So we'll leave some for other people to work their way through.
To discover, as Christopher Columbus would have it. Yeah, maybe take this one with you on holiday to mainland Spain, because obviously you need a bit of knowledge here. This is a challenging one. We've had a lot of challenging challenges lately.
And yeah, thanks for watching. Play the game at home with that game code.
That's right. Get yourself over to LinguaMemes.com. UEBW is the code for this one.
UEBW. Go to LinguaMemes.com. Type that in. Pop your email address, and you'll be immediately sent a link to this quiz.
And you will not be billed. So don't worry.
No, it's totally free. Totally free. And there we go. Thanks very much for watching.
Cheers, folks.
Hope you catch another one of our videos soon enough, or just subscribe to our daily.
That's the easiest way. Well, subscribe here on YouTube, but also do subscribe at LinguaMemes.com for daily challenges.
Great. Okay, cheerio.
Bye. There's no escape if they take the daily